general feeling that people have, right? If supposing it's a big film with like a successful male co-actor and that film comes to you and they will literally offer you 1% of what the co-actor is making, your budget is 125 crores, you're playing your male actor, I don't know, like a double digit crore, and you're literally coming and offering me this, but I should be thankful to you because you've come. No, why should I be? You want me in this film because I add a certain amount of credibility.
But you know what? It's always like, oh, it's an opportunity.
It's an opportunity.
And it's always 10 साल हो गए काम करते करते अभी भी opportunity cost.
You know, I read this very Priyanka Chopra only because you mentioned her. She had said something long back in one of her earlier interviews. She said that, you know, this happened with her and she realized that because they treat it like an opportunity cost, or people treat because you're replaceable.
Yes.
She's like, I want to be or build myself as someone who's irreplaceable. That, you know, ठीक है ये लड़की नहीं है तो ये, or it'll actually come to you at the last minute also sometimes. So if you can't accommodate dates, you're like, oh my God, I need to do this, and then so you know, so then you're like, how do I do this? And because you want to really do it, then you'll agree to to whatever facts, and because there's a certain positioning. So I remember her speaking about this and saying that I want to build myself into somebody who's completely irreplaceable, and I think that's the way forward for all of us to whatever we are doing, to do it to our best abilities. And keep working for a constant change. You know, that's the only
But I wish it was the same both ways. Even our boys are like, no. The only way I'm going to be, I have to do mehnat. I have to look at that.
See, there's also patriarchy in the society.
You know, we can't. I'm saying, like in an idealistic world, I wish, like, you know, that's what we all are working towards, right? You know, when all of us have come from, we all have had a great year. You know, we all have had great films to support and, you know, performances that have been loved, you know, absolutely. But does that give us some kind of ease for next year? No, we are going to again get into that. Is okay, fine. Because that's the reality of it, right? It's never, it shouldn't be ever enough when it's coming from ambition. You know, but when it's coming from a place of
lack.
Exactly. So then it becomes, and I feel just the power of saying no, the day you understand that no, you can say no. I started doing that fairly early on in my career, you know, and I realized that, okay, whatever it is, at least people now know that you have to come to me and you have to give me respect.
Yes, of course. Right.
Yes.
You know, it is not okay. So when I feel like, okay, we have to create a safer environment, that can only happen when people know that, okay, she's not going to take your shit. And I might sound very harsh right now. You know, I've had some fantastic experiences. I've been very fortunate to work with fantastic co-stars and directors and producers because they respected what I was bringing to the table.
Correct.
Most cases.
And you do bring a lot to that's a later conversation.
Calm down.
No, but it's,
I see where Bhumi comes from, because it's unfortunately, even to put a point like that, we have to feel sort of apologetic about it, because all of us have been tuned. We've been tuned to kind of not take our due and not, you know, if you're putting a point, it's offensive.
Tough.
She's difficult to work with.
Tough to work with.
She's tough to work with.
I mean, having an opinion kind of translates into being tough to work with.
But see, it's a chicken and an egg situation, right? Like, if there are films in which you're actually just an accessory, and in the hero's journey, you're either feeding him gajar ka halwa, or, you know, like bringing him shoes when he's going to work. I mean, you know, I'm just trying to be funny, but you're basically supporting his journey, his dreams. And thankfully now, at least you've reached a point where writers, directors are writing parts for women, but you're not just that. They're reimagining, you know, their entire thing. So 100%, and then usme you can and you should. And also I feel it has to be also about, like, so many times creatively, like a script comes to you and I can't do this because, you know, it's dumb. You know, I can't do this. I've reached that point. I'm like, please, like, I can't do this. Like, it's disrespectful to me to play a character which I'm finding, you know, morally, like, I'm like, I can't do this.
Great, good to know these.